So they very specifically ask for something in point-slope form, which means it's going to be set up like this. So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to label this. The point that they gave us, this is our x1, y1. Now, we were already told the slope of 6, so that's our m. And we're going to plug these values into our formula to create the specific equation for this one line. There is only one line that does this on a graph. There's no other line that goes through this point and has this same slope. There's only one equation for that type of line. Now we can write it in different forms. We could write this equation in point slope like they just asked. We could write it in slope intercept like we were doing earlier in the week. Specifically though, they asked for point slope. So, following this formula, y minus y1 is 2 equals m is 6, parentheses x minus x1 was -1. Here's something very important that people need to pay attention to, because this is a minor detail that makes a big difference. The formula had a minus sign in it. This is very similar to what we talked about with the slope formula. The formula has a minus sign in it, so I wrote the minus sign, and then x1 was a negative number, so I wrote a negative sign next to it. So we're going to have to clean this up a little bit. Minus negative is actually what? It's actually a plus, so I'm going to say this is y minus 2 equals 6, parentheses, x plus 1. This will be our final answer. If they ask us to do it in point slope form, that's it. You will be asked to do other things with this later, but for right now, getting used to what this is all about, that's what we're being asked to do. So then the question is, well, this looks ridiculous. What does this actually help me do? It's very, very similar to what we did with slope-intercept. You could still graph this, but instead of starting at the y-intercept, you're starting at the point that they gave you, -1, 2, and then you're still using the slope to go up 6 over 1. So it gives you similar information, but it is different information. Instead of telling you a y-intercept, it tells you a specific point on the line. All the steps other than that will be the same, though.